Hi, good evening. How are you guys? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están?
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you, Mauricio?
I'm fine. You?
Doing great. Friday, so happy. So happy because I have so many things to
Yeah,
do in weekend.
I
I
think me too.
can do all my responsibilities for the weekend.
Yeah.
Hi, Jose. Hi, Jorge. Hi, Dairo.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Nice. All right. So, guys, for tonight, we are going to start the game. We're going to start the class with a game, Kahoot, which is not just for fun, it's also for reviewing, reviewing basic sentences and basic information. Okay, remember, we saw last time, which was the Kahoot from last time? Okay, we saw the simple present review, and we saw which other? I don't remember. Oh, it was about prepositions, I think, right? Oh, it was adverbs of frequency and expressions of time. That was the other Kahoot. And tonight we have something different, so we can check on that, right? So I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. Just bear with me. And we're gonna start with this. Okay. Okay. You should be able to go into the webpage www.kahoot.it. Okay. I'm going to send this in the chat also, the link, so you can use it. Or you can scan the QR code as you prefer, okay? As you prefer. And you enter the PIN when you're there, okay? And I'm also going to send it on the chat in WhatsApp. Okay, so you can start logging into the game, all right? You can go to the link www.kahoot.it, enter the PIN, enter your name to participate. Or you can scan the QR code, enter the PIN, and enter your name. Okay. We have 2 people already. We're going to need at least 6 here to begin. Okay, remember you can go to www.kahoot.it. When you're there, you enter the game PIN and then you enter your name. Okay, or you can just scan the QR code and it will take you to this same link. Then you enter the PIN, enter your name, and that's the way you're gonna participate. For the ones that are coming in, you gotta go to www.kahoot.it, enter your PIN, the one that you see here on screen, and then enter your name and you can participate in the game. Or you can scan the QR code and then follow the same steps. All right, we have 6 people. For the ones that are coming in right now, please connect to here so we can start the game. We have 3 more minutes for everyone to connect. Okay, we have 8 people. We're gonna wait for 10 people. We have 3 more minutes. And then we can begin the game. It's a review again, so just for you to be aware. For the ones that are just connecting in this moment, remember you can go to this link or scan the QR code, enter the PIN, and then enter your name, and you can participate. We have 2 more minutes for everyone to connect to the game. Hey, I like your pictures. Everyone is choosing different pictures. That's really cool. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. For the participants that are just connecting right now, go to the link or scan the QR code. Enter the game PIN and then enter your name to participate. Okay, we have 1 more minute and then we're going to begin, okay? Okay, so let's get ready for tonight's review. And tonight we are reviewing possession, okay? Okay, read carefully. Mine, hers, ours, yours, etc. These are okay, 10 more seconds. Finish your answer. Yes, they are called possessive pronouns, right? Very good. And then two people said they are possessive adjectives. Maybe that's why we do the review, right? For in case we forget, in case we don't practice too much, then we can refresh our memory with that, right? So now we're gonna go to see the scoreboard. And we got Jorge on number 1, Emerson in number 2, and Jose Carlos in the third. Okay, let's go with question number 2. Okay. Okay, remember, these ones are a little bit different. These ones don't have letter S at the end, for example, right? This is my, her, your, our. These are known as possessive adjectives, right? They are similar, but they are not the same to possessive pronouns. So we have Oh, we forgot here. Okay, let's see the score then. Abby coming to the first place. Very good. Emerson keeping the second one, and then Bernardo running on the third. Let's go with question number 3. Possessive adjectives go before nouns to modify them. Is that true or false? Yes, that is correct. Well, we got 6 to 4. Not everyone remembered. But yes, recapping, okay, refreshing the memory. Yes, possessive adjectives, they go before the nouns to modify them, right? For example, this is my cell phone. My is the possessive adjective, okay? My cell phone. Cell phone is the noun. The possessive adjectives go before the noun in order to modify, okay? Let's check the scoreboard. Abby is on fire, literally on fire. Juan Carlos going to the second place and Carla on the third. Very good. Okay, let's go with number 4. Possessive pronouns show possession of a noun by replacing it. Is this true or false? Give me a second. We're missing some answers here. Oh, we got 3 that forgot and 7 that remember. Yes. Possessive pronouns, they show the possession of a noun by replacing it. That's why they usually go at the end of the sentence, right? For example, mismo escenario. This cell phone is mine. Para no repetirlo, in order to not repeat it, I'm going to replace it with the possessive pronoun mine. Okay, I could say, for example, this cell phone is my cell phone, but I could be repeating. So instead of repeating the name twice, I'm going to replace it with a noun. This cell phone is mine. All right, very good. Let's check that scoreboard right now. Very good. And we have Emerson in the third place. Question number 5 then. Select the correct sentence. Yay! The correct sentences is my plane is delayed, right? Very good. Nobody selected the one with the pronoun. Okay, what happened in this one? What happened here? We got confused. All right, let's go with the scoreboard right now. Okay, Carla recovering the third place and Bernardo keeping the second. Let's go with question number 6. Also, select the correct sentence. Okay, just 10 more seconds. And yay! One person got it wrong. Okay, let's check by just elimination process. This, the yellow one, is not possible. Their house on the corner is theirs. You cannot use possessive adjective and possessive pronoun in the same sentence. That's not possible. So the correct answer was, the house on the corner is theirs. All right, very good. Let's check on that scoreboard. And now we're going question number 7. Also choose the correct sentence. Okay, we got 9 people with the right answer and 2 people that were confused. Okay, did you know that my Labrador is mine? Again, we are repeating adjectives, so not possible, right? And then it could not be the green. Did you know that mine Labrador is? That's not possible. Because with pronouns, they always go at the end to replace the noun, right? So the option that we have is, did you know that Labrador is mine? Correct. And the last one, before the scoreboard, exactly the same. And then we're going to the last, select the correct sentence of the night. All right. We got again 2 people that got confused here. Yours dinner is ready is not possible because yours is possessive pronoun. And we said possessive pronouns go at the end of the sentence because they are replacing the noun. So the correct one was, your dinner is ready. Possessive adjective, noun, right? Very good. So let's see the scoreboard for the end. For the review about possession, Carla is on the 3rd place. Very good. Bernardo on the 2nd place. Nice. And Abby on the 3rd place. We have runner-ups on 4th place, Jose, and on the 5th place, Jorge. Very good, everyone. Nice job. Okay. In case we had forgotten how to use possessive, now we have it, so we are not going to forget it, right? We have refreshed our memory regarding that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the student's manual before we forget. And we had some questions from last night. Remember last night I told you about 2 questions. I'm gonna share them with you right now. Okay? Last night we were asking this. We asked them, but we didn't reach. So this is going to be individual, right? Is it important for retailers, stores to know the strengths and weaknesses of the competition? Some of you said yes, some of you said no, but we want longer answer. Yes, it is important because of this. Oh, no, it is not important because this and this. What is your opinion about the following expression? The customer is always right. What do you think about that? Is it true that the customer is always right? So that's what we're going to check in the breakout rooms right now. You're going to discuss those two questions, okay? I'm only going to give you 10 minutes because you're only discussing those two questions right now, all right? Bear with me for a minute. Okay, the rooms are open. Make sure to discuss and write your answers. I want complete answers explaining why you're answering that, right? Yes, because this, and we think that this, and we have this experience. Or no, we don't think because this and this, right? And like that, okay? So write your answers, your opinions, and when we come back in 10 minutes, you're going to share it with the rest of the class, okay? Those are the two questions that you will be discussing in groups. Because you will be in groups, I am expecting long answers, okay? Not so short answers, long answers. The rooms are open. You can go into the rooms right now, into the breakout room. Pueden ingresar a las salas, ya están abiertas. You have 10 minutes. Vamos ingresando a la sala, por favor. Solo son 10 minutos. Solo van a discutir esas dos preguntas.
Please send me the invitation because I cancel.
Ok, just a moment, Carla. Le voy a mover a la sala 2, pero no vaya a aceptar. Usted está en la sala 3, ¿ok? Todavía no acepto. Ahora, Okay, now that we're all back, I want to hear your answers, the answers you came up with. Okay, so we have room number 2 as the first one to participate. And in here we have Abigail, Emerson, and Mauricio, correct?
Yes, miss. That's correct.
Okay. Let me hear your answers, please, to this question.
Well, we're talking about the following question, and we have agreed about this question is why are the scheduling time limit and deadline important to retailers? And we say that it's important because reduce the cost of the product and you achieve the satisfaction of the client, of course, customers.
Mhm. All right. What about the second question?
Why do some of the economy become strong when retailers invest in the training employees? Well, in this case, we agree about it's important because our employees know the product for to give a confidence of the clients.
Mhm.
Then you can have a security to the sales.
Mhm.
If first, what is a goal?
Good.
Way to get to know the competition. It's necessary know the competition because uh, uh, because I make the ¿cómo se dice? We make a plane.
Okay.
When I make a plane, but ¿cómo se dice? Es necesario, perdón.
It's
We make
necessary to.
it's necessary know the competition because I have a make a plane for competition
Against the competition.
the game competition
Okay.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
Any other one, the 4 is I need buy the other uh, the other company or, or the store and buy is more cheap
Buy
the
cheaper.
product buy cheaper the product y win more money y ganar más dinero
And
comprar
make more
más dinero.
profit. Make
Yeah.
more profit.
May,
Okay. All right. So I appreciate the effort and that, but remember, guys, that's why I always tell you when you are going to answer long answers, you have to write them down so that you don't forget. Okay. Sometimes we know what we want to say, but it's difficult because we're translating And at this point, we shouldn't be translating, so it's better to write it in English and then you read it, right? If you're going to read it, that's not a problem. That's perfect, as long as you keep it in English, right? But I appreciate the effort and you answered these questions that those are not the ones we were discussing. We were discussing these ones, but you answered them correctly, right? These ones, you provided your extra information, your extra input. So that's good. Very good job, room number 2. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to listen to room number 3. Juan Carlos, who were you working with?
With me.
Oh, with Carla.
Yes, with Carla, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna hear
Uh,
room number 3, Juan Carlos and Carla.
Okay, sorry, teacher, I have a question.
Mhm.
I don't know if I understood bad,
Mhm.
but is the
These 2 questions.
this question, yes.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
those are the ones. Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, the first ones, the question that is important, the retailers store know the strength and weakness of competition. I think that is correct because it's important the retailers choose the strategies depend of the weeks or strength of competition to improve these points. For example, if the retail know the what is the weakness of the competition, for example, they can improve uh, these points. And the second question, there is what is my opinion about the following? The customer is always right. I don't agree because many times the customer don't have any idea they what they want. Sometimes they don't they don't want to do the good practice, for example. Sometimes the customers have a bad, I don't know how do you say, uh, bad
Behavior.
behavior.
Mhm.
And sometimes the employees feel bad for that. In my opinion, not always have a right the customer.
All right. They are not always right. Okay. So thank you, Juan Carlos. I was looking at the other room. Juan Carlos and
Okay.
Carla. So that's the opinion for both of you, right? That's what you two discussed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Nice. Representing Juan Carlos.
Yes.
Very good, Carla.
I
Juan.
have
Uh-huh.
and feel better. ¿Cómo es? A little sick.
Oh, all right. Thank you for participating, Carla. I appreciate it. Good job, both of you. Now we're gonna listen to room number 4. And in here we have Mr. Jorge Antonio Jose Jose Romero. Jorge Antonio and Jose Romero, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's listen to your answers.
Well, we are discussed in 2 parts. The first part, we talk about that if you know the advantage or disadvantage for their competitors, and I ask for my partners is very important because you can see the different strategy for your competitors, but not only advantage or disadvantage, also the prices, quality, delivery times, and be able to improve them to have better results and attract the different customers. I ask for my experience, and I talk about for example, the different clients I have, for example, the different persons sell the same product, and I study or I know what is the prices, what is the time, the delivery times, and I try to improve these qualities. But I think if I improve this strategy, I attract more clients and I sell obviously more products. And I have right now more customers. For example, after 2 years ago, and it's important not only says the advantage, also is important know the different strategy for the competitors.
That's
And my
right.
partners
Mhm.
and my partners talk about the other question.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. So in my case, I talk about what is your opinion about the following? The consumer is always right. When I read that sentence, the first thing that springs to my mind is a liquor store. I don't use to already this place. However, I have identified some consumer that when they are a little bit drunk, they become aggressive, right? So that means that they are not in the right way, right? And this is my opinion. The consumer not always is in the right way. Okay,
It's not
the same
always
as in a
right.
liquor store, bro, in another type
Mhm.
of business, right?
It's true. They are not always right, right? In this case, the customer, y lo ponemos acá, is not always right. The customer is not always right. And I agree with you. Sometimes alcohol can make people go crazy and do crazy things. But sometimes people, even if they don't drink, they can be like Juan Carlos mentioned, right? They could be aggressive, or they could just be difficult people, right?
Yeah,
It could
that's
just
my
depend.
opinion.
Mhm. And then we're gonna listen to the last one, room number 5. Very good job, Jose and Jorge, delivering your opinions, expressing your opinions very fluently also. Nice. Okay, room number 5. We have Juan Jose Herrera and Dairo Fuentes. Let's hear your answers.
Okay, teacher. I don't know if Dairo want to begin. Start. Just we had a problem with the audio, teacher, and I don't know if Dairo can to speak.
Sin el tú. Can speak.
Can speak, yes.
Yeah.
But
Why don't you begin, and then let's see if he can continue.
okay.
Mhm.
Where if it's important, the strength and weakness, I think it's so important because know all that we can to start to with all this process. Okay, with this you can create or strategies to sell all our products to the customer. And if we know the weakness, we can to identify all gaps that we have
Sin el tú.
in what
Sin el tú. We can identify.
we can identify all that all gaps that we have in or process in our companies, okay? And for that reason, I think it's so important to identify both strength and weakness. And with the other question, the customer is always right. I think that the customer is not always right, but when we are interacting with him, we have to um, have this perspective to be favor to the customer, okay, and show that solution to the problem to have a better relation with the customer.
Definitely, right? It's a matter of not being so over one extreme, right? The customer is not always right, and we are
Yeah.
not always wrong, right? So yeah, it goes both ways. All right. So let me just stop sharing. Very good to the ones who participated. That was really nice. Most of you are speaking fluently tonight, so that's really cool to hear. All right. I'm going to take attendance, so please be ready to say here or present when you hear your name. Okay. I have Carlos Vladimir Rodriguez. Thank you. Dairo Jonathan Fuentes.
Present, teacher.
Thank
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Después del ejercicio. Joking. Eduardo Antonio
I have
Magaña.
a little issues with my
Don't worry,
microphone.
Dairo. Don't worry, Cesar
Present,
represented.
present.
I don't know,
Eduardo,
Rick.
I don't know, Rick. Respect to me. Emerson Ulises Monroy.
Present, miss.
Thank you. Fátima Gabriela Loza.
A las 11:30.
Jonathan José González. Jorge Antonio Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. José Bernardo López. José Carlos Argueta.
Present.
Thank you. Thank you. José César Lemos.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Juan Carlos Herrera.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Juan José Herrera.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Carla Sofía Argueta.
Present.
Thank you. Kenia Elizabeth Rodríguez. Mauricio Antonio Velázquez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Mayra Cecilia Peña. Nelly Lilibet Andrade. Raúl Antonio Jordán. Sandra Abigail Bonilla.
Present.
Thank you. Wendy Marisela Ramirez.
Good evening, present.
Good evening. This is Wendy, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Just to be sure, Nelly, are you there? Nelly.
Present.
Ay, Nelly, ¿verdad que usted estuvo en la clase de ayer?
Yes.
Okay. So just to check, I don't know why. Yesterday they said oh no, this is for the 16th. So yeah, 17th you were here. Okay. No worries. All right. So tonight we're going to watch a video. We're going to start a new topic. And we're talking about logistics. What is logistics? That's what we're going to be taking, okay? And we're going to be talking from the warehouse systems, from design, service, and let me just share the screen with you guys. Okay, warning. This is a fair warning. Have something that you can write down, okay? Have something where you can write down. This video is going to be 11 minutes. So we are not going to watch it twice. We're only going to watch it once. So try to get vocabulary and try to get the context also, okay? Very important. We need to have, if you see a word that you don't recognize or a word that you don't know, write it down. You have to have a list at the end. And then try to get the topic. Try to get at least a little paragraph, a little comment that you can make, okay? at the end of the video, you guys are going to participate. You guys are going to tell me, what did you understand from the video? What do you think they're talking about? What is your opinion? Okay, what you think about it, etc. You don't have to give me a summary of the video. No, just any part of the video that you want to talk about, we're good with that. Now, it's very important that you prepare your comments while you're watching the video, because at the end of the video, you can comment. If we finish the video and nobody comments, it means, it tells me as your teacher, if nobody's commenting at the end of a video, I get worried, because it's like, oh, maybe they didn't understand the listening. They are not understanding the listening, right? So make sure, and sometimes you understand, but you forget your comments because you didn't write it. So try to have something ready where you can write your ideas or comments about the video, okay? And then also vocabulary, okay? So we're gonna start right now. We're gonna be watching this video. Please, let me put the subtitles here, okay?
Welcome to Witron here at our headquarters in Parkstein in the Upper Palatinate. This is Walter Winkler. He founded Witron in 1971 and is still the owner of the successful family enterprise. It has always been his philosophy to support employees, provide responsibility, opportunities, and perspectives. Witron develops logistics and picking systems for customers from trade and industry across the globe. Thus, it is possible to efficiently store, pick, and outsource products of all kinds and to provide them in time whenever they are needed. And I would like to show you how such a logistics center is developed by Witron. Rooted in the Upper Palatinate, Witron implements projects across the globe with employees from 35 different nations. The world is changing rapidly. It is becoming more and more networked, and product variety is constantly growing. The challenges for logistics experts continues to rise. Most people understand logistics to be trailers transporting goods from point A to point B, but there is more to it than meets the eye. The goods are provided from logistics centers that work with innovative technologies, which, of course, has many benefits. High cost efficiency for the operator, ergonomic workstations, efficient transport of goods, work relief in the stores, all of which benefits us as consumers. Witron is a leader in building such pioneering logistics centers. It all begins with the design. Witron engineers evaluate data and generate extensive analysis in close cooperation with the customer. Bit by bit and based on all requirements, Witron generates a layout, a material flow concept, as well as a computer model for the entire system, where all processes are put to an acid test in the course of a simulation, and this continues until everything fits.
The design of a logistics center is always an exciting challenge. Of course, proven standard modules are the basis for every design phase, but every system is different, as they are all tailored to our customers' needs, which means that the combination of the individual components, material flows, and the timing are always unique. So, we are able to rapidly develop a solution for our customer that provides competitive advantages.
In a logistics center, numerous processes run at the same time and largely automatically. After the first design phase, it is all about the definition and synchronization of these processes to allow a smooth operation afterwards. And this happens here at Witron's IT department. Our experts deal with the required processes and develop the suitable IT solution based on existing standard modules. All steps are documented in a functional specification and are exactly tailored to the requirements of the customer. The programmable logic controller, PLC, will then process the signals of all sensors in the system almost in real time. This creates commands for controllers and motors so that the transport systems in the warehouse can provide pallets, totes, trays, and roll containers to the right destination.
The brain of a logistics center is IT and control engineering, as those two components ensure that everything in the system runs optimally and smoothly. It is our task to develop the suitable software on the basis of standardized modules. This software is tested, simulated, and then taken to the site.
Meanwhile, almost 6 months have passed from start of design till today. The system is now ready on paper and on the computer. Now it will be built physically. This is the responsibility of our mechanical experts. They design and develop mechanical elements, draw detailed layouts, take care of the statics, and ensure accessibility of the system. The individual elements of the system are then produced in Witron's own manufacturing facility: conveyor lines, stacker cranes, picking mobiles, and much more. Every single piece has its special task in the system.
What you see right beside me, for example, is a part of a tote conveyor line that will connect individual storage areas dynamically at a later point in time. Depending on the system, these conveyor lines can be either 2,625 feet or 19 miles. The same applies for the stacker cranes. Everything is possible between 5 and more than 200.
Parallel to the mechanical production, Witron also designs the respective control hardware and software of the individual mechanical components. Based on these specifications, the electrician will then build the control cabinets. The signals of the individual sensors are evaluated in the control cabinets, and based on this information, the drives are contacted directly or via drive components. This requires the highest possible level of precision and quality, as Witron systems will work up to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week after going live.
The control cabinet production is a typical part of electrical engineering. The control cabinet combines the entire electrical engineering from power supply to control. The number of control cabinets depends on the system size. Depending on the size, it can be something between 98 feet and 1,476 feet of control cabinet. It doesn't matter where across the globe the system will be realized. All control cabinets are built and tested in Parkstein.
Once the control cabinets and mechanical elements are completed and pre-assembled, a trailer will transport the parts to the installation site, where the building for the logistics center was erected by the customer. All components will now be assembled and put into operation. One entire system will now be created out of many individual parts. Now Witron will bring the system to life. Some 18 months have passed from design start. Steel construction, racks, conveyor system, motor drives, sensors, and many kilometers of cable were merged to form a large automated system. Ramp-up can start. Together with the customer, Witron will bring the system to maximum output while showing the customer all processes and functions of the system.
The system ramp-up is the important final phase of the project realization, as the system is now constantly brought to high performances. We work very closely together with the customer so that he or she understands all system functions and that they can operate the system on their own in the future. Some 2 years after design start, the completed system will be handed over to the customer.
But Witron doesn't leave their customers on their own, not even when the system is already in use. After ramp-up, Witron's service experts are available at any time around the clock. They take care of the service, preventive maintenance, employee training, and spare parts. They also perform continuous system analysis and optimizations either online or directly on the site. Even the entire system operation is sometimes taken over by Witron.
Our task within service is to be available for customers at any time for issues around the system. It starts with simple maintenance tasks through to the entire operation of the system that can be taken over by Witron and continuous to complete system modernizations over the entire life cycle of a system.
Über die komplette Lebensdauer der Anlage.
Thousands of articles of all kinds can be delivered in time and to the right destination with Witron's logistics systems. This is how we receive our food at the supermarket. The right medicine at the pharmacy, thank you. And the spare parts for the car, anywhere and anytime. Logistics makes it possible.
All right, so it really doesn't last 11 minutes, it's just 9 minutes from the important part. All right, so before we begin with your comments and what you've understood from the video and that, let's check vocabulary. Which words did you find? And let me know which words you found and we're gonna check them.
A smooth operation.
Smooth, it means soft. Smooth es lo mismo que soft, suave. Suave o listo, una superficie lisa, smooth surface. A smooth operation, it's an operation that goes perfectly, right? Without problems. They apply it in that sense. Let's see the chat. We have smoothly comes from smooth. Smoothly, it's suavemente, right? Or it means, it's obviously smoothly, right? But then it can mean, in this context, it means without problems, okay? Without any problems. Like Jose said, a smooth operation, an operation without problems, smooth. Que corre sin problemas, listo, right? Meanwhile is similar to in the meantime. Meanwhile, mientras tanto. Meanwhile, mientras tanto. Okay. Do we have another word? Employee, empleado. And it can be plural, employees, right? Employee, empleado. Oh, Eduardo, that one, ahí falta. It's the complete is handed over. And it means entregado. Handed over, entregado. I will hand this over to you. Te voy a entregar esto. They handed this over to me. Me entregaron esto. Okay. Hand over, entregar. Okay. It will be handed over to you. Se te va a ser entregado. Te va a ser entregado, right? Relief, alivio. Relief, alivio, right? And it can be in any context. Relief from the problems in the company, relief from this logistics problem, relief in real life, right? It can be in any context. Relief, alivio.
Rote.
Which one?
Rote.
How do you spell it, Maurice?
R-O-O-T-E-D.
R-O-O?
R-O-O-T-E-D.
Oh, rooted. Rooted, it
Rooted.
means, rooted, it has two meanings. Tiene dos significados. Puede ser arraigado a algo, rooted, o puede ser dirigido, rooted. For example, this cable is rooted from the laptop to me, right? Está dirigido desde la laptop hacia mí. Rooted. Rooted. Puede ser dirigido or arraigado, depending on the context.
Okay.
Tailored.
Okay.
Tailored means that is made. Tailor es como fabricado, que es hecho a la medida. Tailored, hecho a la medida. Okay. Bit by bit es como poco a poco, pieza por pieza, dependiendo del contexto, right? Bit by bit. And then I see stacker. A stacker is this, una máquina que pone una cosa sobre otra. Stacker. Stack, el verbo stack es esto, apilar. Okay, entonces un stacker es una máquina que apila cosas, right? Stacker. And bit by bit, ya lo dijimos. Taylor también. Withdrawal. Withdrawal es retiro o retirada. Si es solo withdraw, hasta la W, withdraw, retiro, el verbo. Withdrawal, retirada. ¿Okay? Por ejemplo, en la guerra, a veces dice withdrawal, it means to go back, retirada. Pero si yo voy al cajero, I'm going to withdraw money, right? Retirar. ¿Okay? Then, conveyor. Conveyor es transportador. Las bandas que transportan en super son conveyor belt. ¿Okay? Conveyor, transportador. ¿Okay? Do we have any other ones over there? También les quería compartir este que mencioné. Taken over by. Asumido por. Okay. The class is going to be taken over by another teacher. La clase la va a asumir otro profesor, right? Asumido por. Taken over by. Maintenance. Good question, Eduardo. Esa palabra se pronuncia maintenance. Maintenance. La E en medio no suena. Lo dicen maintenance. The maintenance.
Maintenance.
Maintenance. Hago una pausa con la T, maintenance. Maintenance. Like that. Okay. And then ramp up.
Maintenance.
Yes. Ramp up. Lo veíamos en el video. Es el sistema de rampas que ellos tienen. Right? El sistema de rampas para transportar. That they build. Okay. Also, spare parts. Okay. Spare parts. Piezas de repuesto. Okay. This, for example, people who have cars, you always have to carry an spare wheel. Siempre tienen que andar una llanta de repuesto, a spare wheel. La palabra spare indica de repuesto y se puede ocupar con cualquier noun. Okay. A spare friend, right? Proven, comprobado. Proven, comprobado. Okay, so now that we have those vocabulary, let me ask you a question. Do you feel ready to make your comments about the video, or do you need to watch it one more time to prepare a better comment? Be honest. Are you ready to make your comments about it, or do you want to watch it one more time to prepare your comments? I feel if nobody,
One more time.
yeah,
One more time.
One more time, teacher.
yeah, if no, I
Go.
figured, me lo imaginé. Nobody was answering anything. Okay, I'm gonna play it one more time. This time, don't focus on vocabulary. This time, focus on preparing your comments. Everyone is supposed to be making a comment about the video. That's how you demonstrate that you have that you understand your listening, right? Again, I'm not asking you to make a summary of the video. No, just whatever comment you can make about the video. What you understand, what you think, what your opinion, or what they mentioned, right? So we're gonna watch it once more, and then please be ready with your comments at the end.
Welcome to Witron here at our headquarters in Parkstein in the Upper Palatinate. This is Walter Winkler. He founded Witron in 1971 and is still the owner of the successful family enterprise. It has always been his philosophy to support employees, provide responsibility, opportunities, and perspectives. Witron develops logistics and picking systems for customers from trade and industry across the globe. Thus, it is possible to efficiently store, pick, and outsource products of all kinds and to provide them in time whenever they are needed. And I would like to show you how such a logistics center is developed by Witron. Rooted in the Upper Palatinate, Witron implements projects across the globe with employees from 35 different nations. The world is changing rapidly. It is becoming more and more networked, and product variety is constantly growing. The challenges for logistics experts continues to rise. Most people understand logistics to be trailers transporting goods from point A to point B, but there is more to it than meets the eye. The goods are provided from logistics centers that work with innovative technologies, which, of course, has many benefits. High cost efficiency for the operator, ergonomic workstations, efficient transport of goods, work relief in the stores, all of which benefits us as consumers. Witron is a leader in building such pioneering logistics centers. It all begins with the design. Witron engineers evaluate data and generate extensive analysis in close cooperation with the customer. Bit by bit and based on all requirements, Witron generates a layout, a material flow concept, as well as a computer model for the entire system, where all processes are put to an acid test in the course of a simulation, and this continues until everything fits.
The design of the logistics center is always an exciting challenge. Of course, proven standard modules are the basis for every design phase, but every system is different, as they are all tailored to our customers' needs, which means that the combination of the individual components, material flows, and the timing are always unique. So, we are able to rapidly develop a solution for our customer that provides competitive advantages.
In a logistics center, numerous processes run at the same time and largely automatically. After the first design phase, it is all about the definition and synchronization of these processes to allow a smooth operation afterwards. And this happens here at Witron's IT department. Our experts deal with the required processes and develop the suitable IT solution based on existing standard modules. All steps are documented in a functional specification and are exactly tailored to the requirements of the customer. The Programmable Logic Controller, PLC, will then process the signals of all sensors in the system almost in real time. This creates commands for controllers and motors so that the transport systems in the warehouse can provide pallets, totes, trays, and roll containers to the right destination.
The brain of a logistics center is IT and control engineering, as those two components ensure that everything in the system runs optimally and smoothly. It is our task to develop the suitable software on the basis of standardized modules. This software is tested, simulated, and then taken to the site.
Meanwhile, almost 6 months have passed from start of design till today. The system is now ready on paper and on the computer. Now it will be built physically. This is the responsibility of our mechanical experts. They design and develop mechanical elements, draw detailed layouts, take care of the statics, and ensure accessibility of the system. The individual elements of the system are then produced in Witron's own manufacturing facility: conveyor lines, stacker cranes, picking mobiles, and much more. Every single piece has its special task in the system.
What you see right beside me, for example, is a part of a tote conveyor line that will connect individual storage areas dynamically at a later point in time. Depending on the system, these conveyor lines can be either 2,625 feet or 19 miles. The same applies for the stacker cranes. Everything is possible between 5 and more than 200.
Parallel to the mechanical production, Witron also designs the respective control hardware and software of the individual mechanical components. Based on these specifications, the electrician will then build the control cabinets. The signals of the individual sensors are evaluated in the control cabinets, and based on this information, the drives are contacted directly or via drive components. This requires the highest possible level of precision and quality, as Witron's systems will work up to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week after going live.
The control cabinet production is a typical part of electrical engineering. The control cabinet combines the entire electrical engineering from power supply to control. The number of control cabinets depends on the system size. Depending on the size, it can be something between 98 feet and 1,476 feet of control cabinet. It doesn't matter where across the globe the system will be realized. All control cabinets are built and tested in Parkstein.
Once the control cabinets and mechanical elements are completed and pre-assembled, a trailer will transport the parts to the installation site, where the building for the logistics center was erected by the customer. All components will now be assembled and put into operation. One entire system will now be created out of many individual parts. Now Witron will bring the system to life. Some 18 months have passed from design start. Steel construction, racks, conveyor system, motor drives, sensors, and many kilometers of cable were merged to form a large automated system. Ramp-up can start. Together with the customer, Witron will bring the system to maximum output while showing the customer all processes and functions of the system.
The system ramp-up is the important final phase of the project realization, as the system is now constantly brought to high performances. We work very closely together with the customer so that he or she understands all system functions and that they can operate the system on their own in the future. Some 2 years after design start, the completed system will be handed over to the customer.
But Witron doesn't leave their customers on their own, not even when the system is already in use. After ramp-up, Witron's service experts are available at any time around the clock. They take care of the service, preventive maintenance, employee training, and spare parts. They also perform continuous system analysis and optimizations either online or directly on the site. Even the entire system operation is sometimes taken over by Witron.
Our task within service is to be available for customers at any time for issues around the system. It starts with simple maintenance tasks through to the entire operation of the system that can be taken over by Witron and continuous to complete system modernizations over the entire life cycle of a system.
Thousands of articles of all kinds can be delivered in time and to the right destination with Witron's logistics systems. This is how we receive our food at the supermarket. The right medicine at the pharmacy? Thank you. And the spare parts for the car, anywhere and anytime. Logistics makes it possible.
All right. So they are basically explaining how the logistics work by showing you the operation in this video. They are not telling you literally how it works step by step. They're showing you with the operation. So let me hear your comments, guys. I want to hear what you think, what you understood, what do you wonder about the video? Let me hear you. You can raise your hand so I can give you the word. Let's listen to Carla Sofia first, please.
I understand. Witron is a logistic company that helps to automate process with high technology, from the idea in paper to the finished idea in physical. And the video say having good logistics in the company helps to always have stocks in products and have them ready on
On
time.
time. Yeah. Yes, Carla, that is a good comment. Thank you. That is mentioned in the video. That's correct. Who else? Let me hear your other comments, people, please. Thank you, Carla. That was really good. Jose Romero, please.
Okay, Miss, what I understood is that Witron is a company that provide technology. So I associated with Galvaniza. They have the same machines, so they organize. So when you go to buy your product, you said what size you want, and also if you want it with color. And so in the machine, they program and you get exactly what you need. It's a good logistics. So this company Witron developed the software for this. I understand something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly some of
Also,
the video, huh?
Also, I remember that it said that they are in already 35 countries all over the world.
Providing services, correct. All right.
Okay.
That's good. That was very complete comment, Jose. Let me hear the others. Cesar, please. Go ahead.
Okay, teacher. I understood that the video talk about we can to buy some product in some store, but sometimes we don't know what is all that process that product had to pasar. I don't know.
Go through.
Okay. And the video talk about all this product, all this process, okay? And I classify in some phase. For example, the first is the design, the process. They make many simulation with the machines and all that information that they will have to need. And the second phase, for example, is the synchronization with the IT department. And this phase, they have to synchronize the sensor, the software, the machines, etc. After that came the mechanic expert and the manufacturing, okay? And after that, the ensemble and all this process is in 2 years approx to create all this just that.
Exactly. So first of all, logistics doesn't happen from morning to night, from night to morning, right? It's a process, it takes time, and it also takes planning, right? Very good. Let's hear the other comments, please. Mauricio, please.
Yeah. This company, the Witron benefits. I understand the company give importance to the management of any product using high technology and training its staff in the handle, equipment, and software. You use electric engineer and with other professionals.
Right, that's good.
But give more major benefits.
It gives more benefits.
Quantity, yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mauricio, for that comment. Let's see who else has comments for this video. I want to see what you understood from it. Even if it was just a small portion, let me hear it. Let me hear your comment.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Well, I understood the which one is the company. They works in the picking and different methods of logistic. I like the sponsor or your lemma. I don't know what do you mean.
For the
Lemma?
slogan.
Yes, the slogan, because says with the logistics it's always possible. At the start of the video says that, because I think the logistic is very important for the many companies. He says, for example, and they work for the different bills methods for the better workstation for the employees, because he says for they is very important for your cost, and works also in the different method of logistic for the transportation. Also he works, he talk about the different method. For example, he says he works in the point A or B. He mentioned in the video, because it's very important when you know the different method for your work, and improve the method for in the different workstation for the employees, because you improve the efficiency for their.
Exactly. It's just a matter of making things happen, right? Making things happen in the easiest way possible. All right. Very good to the ones who participated. Nice job. Okay. Now we're gonna move to the students manual, and I'm gonna share the screen with you right now. Just bear with me. And we have a conversation in here on unit 2. We have on page, what is this, 17. Okay. We have this conversation between Alex and Pam. So I'm gonna need 2 volunteers to read this conversation, please. One person. Okay, Mauricio, you can read Alex, please, and one more person to read Pam. I need 1 volunteer to read Pam. Jorge Antonio, please read Pam. And then we're gonna do another round, remember? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sales will go down this month. There was a problem with the order form from the website, and the product were not delivered to the right distribution center.
Oh no, please call the managers from the distribution centers that receive our batteries. We have to inform them of the right storage temperature.
I already did, but there is something I have to tell you. One of the crates was not handled correctly, and the battery are damaged.
I will call them personally to request for the damaged batteries to the send to the manufacturer. They will know what to do.
All right,
Okay.
very good job. Thank you. Okay, guys, here's what you're gonna do. Pay attention to this conversation. What's happening in this conversation is that they are having a problem, right? They're having an issue, and it's not everything is going perfect. This is not the typical conversation. Hi, how are you? Everything is good. No, right? He's telling, we have a problem. There was a problem with the order forms, and this happened. And she's like, okay, please do this. We're going to do that. And we have to do this, right? And people are like conversating and having a process. They are creating a process, what they are going to do, what's going to happen when a problem comes up. Okay. So you're going to go into the breakout rooms right now. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to create a conversation similar to this one about a problem at work. There has to be a problem at work, and you have to coordinate how you're going to fix the problem, okay? It can be any type of company, that's up to you, but that's the requirement, right? Remember, it's gonna be a problem happening in the company and you're going to come up with a solution. You're going to coordinate what I need to do this, I have to do this, please do this, I'm going to work on this, etc. Right? That's the type of conversation that you are going to create. Okay? I'm gonna give you 10 minutes so you can start right now. And you can enter the rooms. You're gonna have 10 minutes, you can enter the rooms right now. Vamos ingresando a las salas, por favor, ya están abiertas, tienen 10 minutos. Let's go into the breakout rooms, please. Vamos ingresando a las salas, por favor. Me confirman si tienen algún problema para entrar.
Yes, teacher, I have problem. Cuando entro me saca, fíjese.
¿Es quién, Vladimir?
Sí, yes.
Ok. Probemos ahorita en la sala 2, Vladimir, me confirma, por favor.
Okay, okay.
Ujú. Okay, we're all coming back. Let's see. We're going to begin listening to the conversations you created. We have the first one on room number 2. Room number 2, we have Jorge Antonio and Vladimir Rodriguez. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Teacher, Vladimir has a problem with because he connect in your phone and
On his phone.
we work, yeah, in his phone, and we work, and I type that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I read the conversation? Only.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Okay. I start. I start the conversation.
All right.
Today, my production is down because I have many problems with the machine. I need to call with the mechanic department. Vladimir says, what is the problem? With the machines. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Has a different problem, and the operators doesn't work with this. And Vladimir says, I could be helped with this problem, or do you need talk with the head of department, and you can ask for more help. And I finished say I just ask for help and appreciate your offers.
All right. Thanks for sharing the conversation, Jorge. One way to come up, right? We adapt. Very good. Thank you. Good job. Vladimir, also, I know you have issues with the phone, so don't worry, okay? But thank you, guys. Very good. Now we're going to listen to the conversation in room 3. We have Dairo, Mauricio, and yeah, Dairo and Mauricio, right? Go ahead, please.
Okay. Are you ready, Mauricio?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hello, Mauricio. How are you? How can I help you today?
Oh, hello, Dairo. I have a big problem with my product. The packing does not support the way we transport it. It deteriorates the box. Apart from that, I think we will have a loss. Could you give me some advice on co-distribute my product to retry?
Okay, Mauricio, got it. And based on your requirements, I propose the next solutions. First one, we have storage with high standard of quality and safety to keep your product in optimal conditions. Second one, in the preparation of your order, we'll make an inspection to ensure that the product is in optimal conditions for sale and corresponds to the model requested by the customer. And we will also create an optimal delivery route to avoid losses in your business. So tell me, what do you think?
I think it's a wonderful idea. When we start working on that problem?
Let's do it now.
Nice. Very fluent conversation. I'm assuming it's the end. Okay, so Mauricio and Dairo, very good conversation. It was very fluent, and you were applying exactly right. There was a problem. How is it going to be fixed? And you explained it perfectly. Very good, guys. Now we're gonna listen to room number 4. And in here we have Eduardo Magaña and Juan Carlos Herrera. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Hello, Eduardo. I received a call from my customer in San Miguel. He told me that the product has not received yet in his distribution center. Do you have about it?
Honestly, I promise you I have sent the product, but I don't know what happening. I will try to talk with the courier, but I promise you I haven't heard anything about it, but I will try to fix the problem. Okay, I was talking with the courier and the courier told me that in the main street, they had a seriously accident, and for that reason, the courier can no make the deliver. And you can talk with the customer and try to apologize for the inconvenience and try to offer maybe a gift or a promotion in the next purchase, because we need to stay with this customer. Is really important for our company.
Okay, yes, because I don't want to lose this customer because it's very important. Okay, I will speak. I will talk the customer and I will tell them about the issue and about the promotion that you tell me. And also the promotion that you mentioned. Okay. I
But
will tell. Okay.
I
Sorry.
will talk with the courier, and I prefer the courier stay away of this problem. I will try to make for my own, so I will make the deliver. So told the customer I will try to fix the problem ASAP. And sorry for the inconvenience, and just that is the only thing that we can do.
Okay, I will tell the product we will deliver about 2 hours. Okay.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. I will try to
Oh.
fix the problem. Okay, right now.
No. Okay. No. Thanks for helping. Okay.
Nice job coordinating and delivering. Very fluent conversation. It sounded very natural also. And same as the other rooms, right? You were presented a problem and you presented what's gonna happen, what are the steps to be taken to solve it, right? So very good, guys. Okay, because of the time, we're not gonna have time to listen to the other rooms, but I'm gonna take attendance. So we have just 1 minute for that. So please be ready when I call your name, right? We have Carlos Vladimir Rodríguez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Dairo Jonathan Fuentes.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Eduardo Antonio Magaña.
This is me.
Thank you. Emerson Ulises Monroy.
Present, miss.
Thank you. Fatima Gabriela Loza.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Jonathan José González.
Present, miss.
Thank you. Jorge Antonio Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. José Bernardo López.
Present.
Thank you. José Carlos Argueta.
Present, miss.
Thank you. José César Lemus. Juan Carlos Herrera Delgado.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Juan José Herrera Alvarenga. Carla Sofía Argueta.
Present.
Thank you. Kenia Elizabeth Rodríguez. Mauricio Antonio Velázquez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Mayra Cecilia Peña. Nelly Lilibet Andrade.
Present.
Thank you. Sandra Abigail Bonilla.
Present.
Thank you. And Wendy Marisela Ramirez. All right. So that's gonna be it for tonight, guys, for this week. If we can have, let me see, Jose Bernardo, if you can stay for your assessment, then it's just your tutoring, it's just a few minutes, okay? Everybody else, you can go to sleep. You can disconnect. Have a good weekend. Relax, rest.
Have a good
And I will
weekend.
work in the platform.
Bye, miss.
Night,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye. Have a good night. I will see you Monday, guys. See you on Monday. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Ok, José Bernardo está por ahí.
Yes, miss.
Ok, solo comentarle, estos minutos son para que el alumno nos diga si tiene algún tema que quiere repasar, alguna pregunta sobre alguna parte de gramática que se vio, o si solo quiere hacer comentarios.
Perdón, lo último no lo entendí.
O si solo quiere hacer algún comentario.
Ah, ok.
Usted me dice.
Pues no, estoy por el momento bien
Ok.
con
¿Y
todo.
cómo vamos con la plataforma, José?
Sé que ahorita he tenido problemas con mi conexión.
Ok.
Entonces, mañana pensaba ponerme al día porque por lo menos con el equipo sí he estado como que con uno prestadito.
All right. Está
Entonces,
bien. Ujú, de acuerdo, igual tiene el fin de semana, así que no se preocupe. ¿Ok?
ok.
Ujú, de acuerdo. Ok. Descanse entonces, ya se puede desconectar, José. Que pase feliz fin de, cuídese. Lo veo
Gracias
el
igual, teacher.
lunes. Bye.
Chao.